my faith, Miss KAPOW.
Hello.
Hello. Live by your faith, Miss KAPOW. Available on Amazon.
Yes.
iTunes.
Yes.
Napster, Spotify, whatever. You can listen to it. Listen to the song in its entirety on YouTube.
YouTube.
Do you listen to it? You type in Mesquite Cafe. Mesquite Cafe. Type that in. Just CAFE. Don't do the little Inye thing or whatever. Mesquite Cafe. You go, oh, then you listen to that song, listen to 1133 Blues, listen to He's Alive, whatever. And you go, hey, I like that. And just go get it or whatever. Yeah, stream it on Spotify, whatever. You got to do that, man, because, well, you don't have much time because if you're listening to this show today, it's Friday, Freedom Friday, and the world is either in the process of ending or destruction, and the rapture's already occurred. But we're going to talk about that later.
Today is Freedom Friday, June 22nd, 2018.
And you know what, Ms. KAPOW? I, for one, and I know you for two, are very, extremely annoyed with news and the media and the human race in general.
Yes.
Well, the human race in general, there's some good humans out there we like that we're not annoyed with. But the media, there is no media that I'm not annoyed with.
Because they always lie.
It's just
That's what's annoying. It's like, and then the thing is, it's not even a good lie.
I know.
You know what I mean? So it's an insult.
I know.
To my intelligence.
I know. You go, really? I'm supposed to believe this now?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to go here now and be concerned about this? Once again, there are people who get nothing. They get all their information from mainstream media, watching TV. And those are the ones that are really living under a rock. Don't see anything going on. It's amazing. But, yeah, we're extremely annoyed with the media, the stories, and, the culture. So it's like, I don't, I'm just going to entitle this particular session Annoying. I don't know. It's just an annoyance.
You're annoying me.
It's annoying me. It's just so annoying. Right? So do you have a scripture that addresses? Yeah. Okay.
Deuteronomy 7:9-11. Know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him, and keepeth commandments to 1,000 generations, and repayeth them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hates him. He will repay him to his face. Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which I command thee this day to do them. Jeremiah 17:5 says, Thus saith the Lord, Cursed be the man that trusts in man, and makes flesh his arm, and whose heart departs from the Lord. And then Proverbs 8:36 says, But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death.
Wow. It sounds pretty harsh. I think one of the new Bible translations should change that so it's a little smoother. You know what I mean?
Or just eliminate it.
Yeah, but if they eliminate it, then they're going to catch flack from the, Christians and everything. So just smooth it out a little bit, instead of using the word hate, God hates this, hates that. You know what I mean? Like, God's not cool with what you're doing, man, but he loves you anyway, so it's okay. Right? Right, Mr. Brown?
You're funny.
Okay. Here's this young man in Kansas.
Ew.
He's 23 years old. Here's a picture of him in the smoking gun. He's taking a selfie in front of a mirror, and he's flexing his little bicep.
Oh,
yeah. It's about an inch and a half. he's a little guy, but he's been working out, and he wants to share it. He's kind of a narcissist. He's age 23. Anyway, here's what he did.
Just gross.
He was charged today with lewd and lascivious behavior. And now he did repeated attempts, not just once, but repeated attempts to have sex with the tailpipe of a parked automobile.
Yep, you heard right. He wanted to have sex with the tailpipe of his automobile.
Yeah. So there is a group out there. It's called #Cars2. And the cars are saying, quit looking at us as sexual objects, please. Just drive us. We were not meant to reproduce.
Yeah.
But not this guy. His name is Ryan. Here's what's interesting, Ms. KAPOW. His last name is Malak.
Mm-hmm.
Malak, which means king in the Hebrew language. Malak. 23. He's been accused of exposing himself with the intent of arousing or gratifying sexual desires. Obviously, just his own sexual desires, because I don't think anybody else watching would go,
Yeah, that's exciting.
My friend, that is sexy. Malak has been summoned to appear in court to answer these charges. Well, the cops say that he was intoxicated, and I find that very, very shocking that alcohol would have a play in this. But he's very intoxicated when he sought to, have a date with this car. The local cops responded to a 911 call about a man beneath a vehicle. When they got there, they discovered Malak endeavoring to place his thingy into the tailpipe thingy of a parked car outside of an apartment complex. And I think he was at least smart enough to know to choose a parked car. I mean, you got to give him credit.
Yeah.
He was oblivious when the cops contacted him. His blood alcohol content was measured at more than 4 times the legal limit.
He was pretty drunk.
Yeah, but he continued trying to, boink the tailpipe in the presence of the cops. So after the cops, filmed him, put him on Facebook and laughed at him and all that stuff, they tased him. They said, well, you know what? We're not going to touch this guy.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. They tased him, and that was it. There was 6 witnesses who saw this guy, doing it with the tailpipe of the car. Oh, he also had a little marijuana in his possession. But, that's cool. Marijuana's cool. It's legal. Nothing wrong with it. It doesn't affect your mind or make you stupid.
Yeah.
No. I mean, those are haters, man. Haters say that. No, marijuana doesn't make you dumb. Ask this guy.
Perfect example here.
Perfect example of stupid people. Now, it's kind of a funny story, but it's annoying, isn't it?
I find it annoying.
Isn't it? I think it's annoying that we even have a story like that. Mm-hmm. I mean, what the heck's wrong with this world? Well, that's a rhetorical question. I know what's wrong with it, but you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Really? People? Come on. Come on.
I hear you.
Is it just men, Ms. KAPOW, that are crazy, or is there some women?
No.
There's some women too. There's some women, and this is another movement going around called Drink Your Dog's Piss.
Yeah.
The website is drinkyourdogspiss.com, where you can order fresh piss from dogs and you can drink it. CBS. I'm sorry.
CBS.
Yeah, they're all the same. Child Protective Services or Communist Broadcast Services. I can't tell the difference. But they're reporting there's a viral. And a woman drinks dog's urine and she claims it helps her acne. Now, for that alone, how bad is your acne? How bad could it be?
It had to be pretty bad. She said, as soon as I get this thing out of my way,
Oh, no.
Yeah, I get this...
It's the video thing, huh?
Yeah.
Well, if you keep scrolling down, it'll go to the right. It'll get little.
Yeah, but then I can't read it.
No.
Okay, she says, until I first drank my dog's pee, I was depressed. I was sad, and I had really bad acne. Dog pee also has vitamin A in it, vitamin E in it, and it has 10 grams of calcium. And it's also proven to help cure cancer. Really? This is what she said.
It's chocked full of vitamins and minerals, folks.
And then this certified holistic nutritionist, Joy McCarthy, said that urine therapy has been around for several hundred years and was practiced by ancient Greek and Roman societies.
Are those societies still around today? Okay.
My take on this is there are far better ways to get healthy than drinking dog urine. For instance, drinking lemon and water to stimulate the gastric juices for better digestion, or apple cider vinegar in water has been touted for everything from weight loss to detoxification effects. And this is what McCarthy is saying.
Yeah.
And she also says that dog urine in some cases contain herbicides. And so drinking it is probably not a smart decision.
Yeah, what does she know? She's just a certified holistic nutritionist. I like the gal drinking the on YouTube, just drinking it for her acne. I think she's more correct.
Yeah.
Because she's tested it. It's tried and true on her body. She used to have acne. Now she has skin as smooth as a dog's butt.
And you know what? She's not depressed anymore, is she?
And she's not depressed. She's happy as a lark. I would like to see her hook up with the tailpipe boy, right? And I think that would be a really good hookup. Mm-hmm. You know, depending on what kind of car this urine lady drives. But, you know, hey. To each their own, right?
Each their own.
You want to drink dog pee? Yeah, have at it. Okay, have at it. Anyway, why? It's just annoying. It annoys me.
It is.
It annoys me, really.
And apparently there's another story about some woman in Colorado that put her urine in a cup and then tried to microwave it at 7-Eleven and it blew up on her. That's nasty. Please do not use microwave ovens at 7-Eleven because you don't know what people put in there.
No. Oh. You shouldn't be eating at the 7-Eleven anyway.
No.
I have. I have in the past, I will admit. When I worked graveyard, I'd go in there and eat at a 7-Eleven. You know, those nachos and cheese. Yeah, they were something else. Yeah. Wow. Crazy people.
But I bet back then people didn't put urine in a cup and then microwave it.
No, they didn't.
It's a different time now.
It's a different time. You know, well, people didn't have the acne and the depression back then either.
And I think they used probably like Clearasil.
Yeah, some other, product that was like made for that. But, who knows what's Clearasil? Maybe the secret ingredient is
pee-pee.
Dog pee. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. So it's the same thing, and car makers keep making cars. They look hot, They do. I saw a Dodge Ram the other day, and I said, that's a handsome truck. I don't want to be gay or anything, but that's a handsome truck. I'm sorry.
You wouldn't be gay. You'd be perverted.
Well, yeah, but isn't a Dodge Ram a male truck? I don't know. Maybe it is a female. That's weird. Maybe it doesn't have a gender.
Duh.
It's non-binary car.
See how retarded that is?
Oh yeah, the world's retarded, and it's annoying. The retardation level is annoying. It's just annoying, like a mosquito, like a gnat, like a fly.
Like a fly.
Oh man, I mean, gosh, my Lord. Okay.
The next story.
Now, it's not just boys and girls doing stupid things. There's also big corporations that do stupid things. Mm-hmm. Big corporations. I'm not just talking about Starbucks, screwing themselves because they're so liberal. Yeah. They got attacked by their own liberalness, and now they're
crying
off the charts. Yeah. Burger King in Russia. Apparently, in Russia right now, there's a thing going on called the World Cup. Mm-hmm. In soccer. I don't know, I personally don't follow or care about any of this stuff, but apparently, it's a big thing. Mm-hmm. And Burger King had put out an ad, Burger King, folks, put out an ad saying that they would supply a lifetime supply of Whoppers to the young lady who got impregnated by one of the soccer stars.
Yeah, one of the World Cup players.
Yeah.
So if you, being a Russian woman, get pregnant by one of the World Cup players, Burger King will give you a lifetime supply of Whoppers. Can't beat that. the Whopper meal combo. That's fries, a drink.
For life.
Yeah.
Wow. This is a big corporation. This isn't like, a little mom and pop shop and somebody got overzealous about soccer. I mean, this Burger King. You put out an advertisement saying, if you get knocked up by a soccer player, we'll do this and this for you. Are you serious? I mean, it's unfathomable. It's unconscionable. It's unconscionable.
Yep.
So now, as of today, this was just a couple of days ago. So now, today, they got a lot of backlash for it. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. The critics say that it was a sexist and demeaning, advertisement. So
yeah, I think I would have to agree with them.
now they're saying, well, we're sorry, it was, and we're going to take it down.
Yeah, we're advocating women to get knocked up by a soccer player.
Yeah.
Are you stupid? So now in Moscow, the Russian Burger King says it's sorry for offering a lifetime supply of Whoppers to Russian women who get pregnant from World Cup players. It's sorry. We're sorry.
But see, don't you think it's a tactic too, though? I mean, it's almost like, okay, now, but it's out there. They'll take it down, but it's out there.
Yeah. Maybe they'll still get a, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Publicity. Bad publicity is better than none.
I guess it's just bizarre. Yeah.
But it's stupid.
Yeah. So,
And like you said earlier to me, who actually approved this?
Yeah.
Somebody in the CEO world
Yeah.
of Burger King said, you know what? This is a great idea.
Yeah. It's Burger King. I mean, it's not the guy back there.
Not at the kitchen.
In the kitchen, wrapping up this junk, going, I think you know what we're going to do. It's not even at that manager level.
Nope.
It's
corporate.
in order to do an advertisement like that. It's a big thing. Are you serious? What kind of mentality? The world, the universe we live in right now is a lot like that movie, Idiocracy.
Yes.
Idiocracy. I didn't watch that movie for a long time because I thought it was just going to be a stupid movie, but it's not. It really is. It really explains. I mean, the whole place. They're just idiots. Mm-hmm. You're just surrounded by it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. In the universe I came from, a corporation would never do something like this.
No.
So they removed the announcement from their social media accounts, but it's still circulating among Russian social network users.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it promised a reward to women who get the best football genes, and to ensure the success of the Russian team for generations to come. Just the fact that your whole world is revolving around a game,
mm-hmm.
I don't get it. Don't you have any other problems over there in Ruska? Huh? You got some other problems? I know you got problems. Amazing. Okay. I got it. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to do a commercial?
Yeah, I can do a commercial. Let me do that. We'll be back.
Demons in My Marriage Bed, a true story of spiritual warfare, changed the way my spouse and I conduct spiritual battle and has increased our alertness level to the tactics of Satan. This is an excellent training manual for building a stronger marriage by exposing the tactics your enemies use against you from all online digital retailers. God bless you all.
All right, we're back. Ms. KAPOW, I am not kidding you. I know people that their lives have been changed after reading Demons in My Marriage Bed, a true story of spiritual warfare.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, their lives have literally went, wow. Opened up a lot of doors, answered a lot of questions, and created a lot of
buzz.
Yeah, it actually helped them in their life. Mm-hmm. And it's not just for married people; it's for everybody.
That's right.
It just happened to be in a marriage setting. But if you want to know how the enemy works against you and how Satan attacks you and how demons work and what they can do, the extent, it's a good read.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a good manual to follow the scriptures and the process of preventing this kind of stuff in the first place. But that's just me. I don't drink dog urine or find cars sexy, but that's just me. Okay, Mr. KAPOW, Freedom Friday, obviously June 22nd. So Thursday, June 21st, summer solstice, right?
Yeah.
Longest day of the world. A lot of druids out there, a lot of witchcraft, a lot of activity. Everybody knows that. It's one of the high holy days for, Satan, brainless Satan worshipers, right? And, but this guy, I don't know who this clown is, but here's another, with these clowns, these Christian clowns, these church clowns, all they do is they besmear the truth of Scripture, and they turn people off from the real Christ, the real Messiah, the real gospel message. They don't want to hear it. The world doesn't want to hear it because of stupid people like this.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And these stupid people, these Christian clowns, hey, they'll have 1 million people following them on their, YouTube channels and Facebook.
And apparently he has a big, he is big on YouTube.
Yeah. It's just amazing how many, how stupid do you have to be to follow false teachers? I mean, you can't do your own research and go, this guy's wrong. And he's been wrong before and before and before. Yeah. And you just keep following the same. I don't get it. After you listen to this Christian clown, you go out and have sex with a car? Mm-hmm. It's annoying. Yep. Well, this is the end of the world. The summer solstice, 21st, according to this guy, I don't even know his name yet. He says biblical prophecy claims a rapture is coming today on summer solstice. There's just that rapture thing again, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, you've got to understand it. The Jesuits, Kabbalists, the Satanists, whatever you want to call them, they have confused Bible prophecy so much. Yeah, they have just really confused it, where these people don't even know what the heck they're talking about. And it's not scriptural. No. And it's, my goodness, and it's just very frustrating. Mm-hmm. So he says the second coming of Jesus appears to be imminent as Earth's end times has come as the summer solstice is marked. And according to a shocking theory. Oh, brother. So anyway, there's a picture of people at Stonehenge, doing the ritual, the little sun coming to the deal. It's all satanic worship. Anywhere you slice it, you call it New Age, Gaia, Mother Earth. I don't care. It's black and white. You either serve one master and hate the other, or hate one. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just the way it is. That's just what truth is. And so this article goes on. It says the rapture is an event many Christians believe marks the return of the Son of God. You know why they believe that? Because they don't want to be around. They're afraid to die. Mm-hmm. They don't want to be around. We're going to rapture. We're going to have matzo balls up there. And we're going to be having the matzo balls. And then Christ's going to come down. And then he's going to deal with Israel. And they're going to go through this great tribulation. Right? Mm-hmm. And we're going to be eating, unleavened bread. Playing the shofar. Many Christians believe it marks the return of the Son of God, and all the believers will disappear from earth up to heaven in the twinkling of an eye. Mm-hmm. But this happens after a tribulation period. Well, of course, that depends if you're post, pre, mid, trib, and all that stuff. I mean, they got whole organizations called, the pre-trib rapture people. Yeah. I mean, big organizations. They're the ones that took down Hank Hankergraph, the Bible Answer Man.
That was horrible.
It was. But this happens after a tribulation period, 7 years that are first of peace and unity around the world, and then 3.5 years of war and global pandemics. None of that's true, folks. None of that's true. And if you go back and you listen to our show that we did last year on the 6,000 year timeline and some of this other stuff we did. We explained to you that the book of Daniel, that last week, has come and gone with Jesus Christ. It was Jesus Christ who broke the old covenant and started a new one in his blood. It's all about Jesus. It's never been about the Antichrist.
That's right.
So anyway, none of it's true anyway. So Steve Fletcher is his name. Fletcher. I never heard of this guy. So which means, I'm brighter because I've never heard of him. He monitors events that could signal the end of mankind. And he believes the rapture starts yesterday.
Yep.
The rapture starts summer solstice.
21st,
yeah.
yes.
So if you're listening to this show Friday or beyond, you either missed the rapture or this guy's a liar.
And I mentioned to say he's a liar because he makes all these false predictions.
Apparently so. He's just...
Yeah. If you look on his YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He makes all kinds of predictions.
But people keep following this guy and listening to this clown. I don't understand.
That is what's so retarded. That's what's annoying. That's what
annoys me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the fact so much that he does it. There's always false teachers. And what annoys me is how can you follow? How can you be that dumb?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I know.
It's really hard for me to wrap my head around it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the guy having sex with a car. At least I could say, well, he was drunk off his butt. But how could you be that stupid?
Yep.
So anyway, this Fletcher guy says, time is up and all hell breaks loose after June 21st, 2018. After that date. So who knows how long he projected it out, though, Ms. KAPOW. He might say, this is the start of all hell's breaking loose. And then, you know what I mean? Because that's how they do. They hedge their bets.
Yeah.
So he explained a number of factors had allowed him. You're going to love this. You're going to love how he got to it because none of it is scripture. None of it has anything to do with Bible or scripture or real scholarship or theological study of eschatology.
No, he gets special knowledge.
Yeah. By crunching numbers of people who died and stuff. Oh, let's break it down. There's several factors that have pointed to the end times for this guy. And they coincide with summer solstice. Dang it. It's the ending of spring and the starting of summer. Okay? Mm-hmm. So here's what he does. On his website, he says, many people have had dreams and visions that the rapture will occur shortly after the death of Billy Graham. Mm-hmm. Really? A prominent evangelical Christian figure. The 33rd degree Mason, Billy Graham. That Billy Graham.
Yep.
33rd degree Mason. That Billy Graham. His death has something to do with the return of Christ.
Yeah. Because
many people have had dreams and visions about that. Really? That's called being a false prophet. That's called being just opened up to demons. Mm-hmm. Who cares about Billy Graham? What does he have to do with anything?
Exactly.
Of course, Billy Graham passed away this year on the same day as Moses, February 21st.
And how they knew that? How do they know that?
Yes. Steve Fletcher, explain to me scripturally, historically, tell me how the Jews don't even know when Moses died. Mm-hmm. How would Steve Fletcher know that Moses died February 21st?
Special knowledge.
And why would Billy Graham have anything to do with Moses?
I don't know.
He goes on, he says, that's exactly 4 months or 120 days before June 21st. You see what I mean? When you start hearing and reading people talking and they start crunching these numbers like this, you know they're kooks.
Yeah.
This is total demonic numerology, but it's bad numerology even. Even the demons are going, man, that's really bad. Even the demons are going, dude, couldn't you come up with a better lie? And they're like, I can't. They're stupid. I don't need to. So he goes on, he says, that ties in with the 120 Jubilees since creation. How do you know that? The Jews lost track of the Jubilees when they entered Canaan. The book of Jubilees tells you that. It ends with that. Mm-hmm. And they never got it back. Once they went to exile, they lost track of the timekeeping. Mm-hmm. Stop with this Jubilee nonsense. You'll never know where you're at. Oh, I think Jesus says something like that. No man knoweth the day or hour. Oh, well, what does he know? Steve Fletcher knows more than Jesus. Everybody, come on. See, Jesus didn't have a calculator. Steve does. So it ties in with 120 Jubilees since creation and 120 years being the age that Moses was when he died.
Oh, brother.
Very significant number, that 120, Steve says. Very, very significant 120. See, Steve explains to us stupid people, it's a multiple of 12. We have 12 disciples, the 12 stars of Revelation 12. My God, you know.
Of course. Why didn't we see that?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Steve, I've got 10 fingers, and if I count 2 toes, that's 12.
As above, so below.
Oh, okay. Here's some other significant June 21st calculations. Okay, folks, has any of this been scriptural? Has he used
No.
scholarly hermeneutics
No.
to apply the word of God? No. He's a freak. He's a charlatan. He's a snake oil, whatever he is. And he's getting all these thousands or millions of people watching him. He's getting monetized, making money. And he's a false prophet. And he's a false teacher. And we've been warned about this stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to listen to it because it's sexy. It's exciting because we're going to be raptured. God, there's so many people are going to be so shocked when they see the Son of Man come and they're not ready. They don't have their garments on. They're totally clueless. The shock's going to be incredible. Mm-hmm. As they stand there and drink their dog urine. Oh, my goodness.
And eat their Burger King.
Yeah, and eat their Burger King. Okay, here's some other significant June 21st calculations. From August 21st, 2017, solar eclipse, 10 months. Mm. Now, I remember the solar eclipse was June. It was today, a year ago. It was a summer solstice. It wasn't August.
Well, apparently this guy says it is. So
that's what made it so significant. It was on the 21st, I thought. Well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that's when the stamp came out. Maybe that's when the post office put their stamp out. Maybe he's right. Anyway, from August 21st, it's 10 months. So there's 10. So that has something to do with it. Now, you're going to love this, folks. From Chuck Missler's death, 1 month and 20 days. Chuck Missler?
Really?
What does Chuck Missler have to do with the rapture of Jesus Christ or the coming or anything? There's a lot. Derek Prince died too, and we're going to calculate that birthday from...
Yeah.
Oh, and then let's throw this guy in here. Stephen Hawking's death, 99 days. This guy's mentally retarded.
Yeah.
And people are listening to him. From the royal wedding, 33 days. Uh-huh. And guess what? Prince Harry's 33. You know who else was 33 at his resurrection? Jesus. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the royal wedding, 33 days. Prince Harry's 33. Jesus was 33. That's significant. Okay. From Christopher Hitchens. Now, he's an atheist. He was an atheist.
Wow.
He died 6 years, 6 months, and 6 days.
Well, there you have it.
There's your 666. So, on June 21st through the 22nd, so you still have today, you still have Freedom Friday to get raptured, people. You know. On June 21st to the 22nd, there's a conjunction between Jupiter, and that represents Jesus. Really? Really? I didn't know Jupiter represented Jesus because I thought the temple of Jupiter represented a little g god that they worship. That's what do I know? It's just history. But Steve here, he seems to not. Jupiter's Jesus. So there's a conjunction between Jupiter, who represents Jesus, and the moon, who represents the bride church. And the Libra constellation represents the judgment seat of Christ. It sounds like very, very bad astrology.
Yeah.
Okay. And because I'm a Cancer, and the moon's going to be in the full house and the second sun, and you're a Libra, and Libra's get along with Cancers really well, Jesus is going to come back because clearly Jesus was a Leo.
Oh, brother.
He didn't say that. I just added it, but that's how stupid it sounds.
I know.
Okay. How about this one, Miss KAPOW? This is one of the reasons he's calculated that the rapture is going to happen summer, solstice, and the day after. The movie Jurassic World. Fallen Kingdom. It premieres June 22nd. Today, Freedom Friday, 2018.
See, he doesn't even see how stupid that is.
No. In the rapture, when we go up to heaven, the devil and his angels are cast down to earth. That's in Revelation 12. Really? Is that what happens?
Well,
really?
Yeah, so they can watch that movie. The day after everybody's been raptured.
So what you're saying, Ms. KAPOW, is the angels up there going, come on, man, let's go down. The movie's playing. We want to see the movie. And
Look how much popcorn will be left.
Oh, yeah. So God's like, okay, we're going to have movie day, all right? Okay, you guys get Satan out of here. Get him out of here when we're going to have movie day as soon as that's done. We're going to go see Jurassic World. Woo!
That's what I'm thinking.
Woo!
That's what makes sense.
God's probably he's going to watch Jurassic World and go, man, I wish I would have thought of that. I mean, I went through this whole creation process. And that was a lot of work. I could have just, made it out of some amoeba. Oh, my goodness. Oh, so all this stuff, movie Jurassic World's coming out, Fallen Kingdom, the rapture, when we go to heaven, the devil and his angels are cast down to earth. So I guess it's the title, the subtitle Fallen Kingdom that he ties into this. So then he says, Mr. Fletcher then says, quote unquote, coincidence? I think not. What an idiot. Mm-hmm. What a moron. The odds, he says, are of all these events occurring on the same day by chance goes off the charts of probability. Thus, I believe that true Pentecost and the rapture is on or around, there's your hedge, the adjusted Torah calendar date of Thursday, June 21st through 22nd, 2018, on the 6th day of the 4th month. End of quote. Unbelievable.
It really is. This is really annoying.
It annoys me. Mm-hmm. And it seems plenty of people agree. If you type in rapture, June 21st, 2018 into YouTube, it brings up 87,000 results and videos explaining the impending apocalypse.
Wow.
Some of these videos have been viewed millions of times. What a sad sack state of affairs we are in. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. No wonder the Illuminati, the Satanists, the fallen angels so easily rule us.
Yeah.
No wonder. God, it's not even hard. They don't even have to work at it. Mm-mm. Responding to one video online, a YouTube user wrote, every date you've said has been false, so now we're supposed to take you seriously? How about you stop setting dates, bruh? For that guy. Here's another guy wrote, it seems like Steve changes rapture dates every day.
Well, now he definitely has to change it because nothing happened.
Oh, yeah. Nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not the end of the day yet, Ms. KAPOW.
That's true. Okay, sorry.
I don't know if it's Eastern time. I don't know. Maybe it's Jerusalem time.
Oh, you can't know everything.
No. But another person wrote, I'm counting on it. I'm expecting it. It's time for me to go. Okay, if you're watching Steve Fletcher videos, you're not going anywhere. You're one of those goats separated at the sheep gate. I never knew you, dumb butt. What are you doing? What? Seriously? Gosh. And of course, the warning about the upcoming rapture is the latest prophecy about the arrival of the apocalypse. The predictions conflict other end-of-the-world forecasts, including that of serial end-of-the-world predictor David Meade.
Oh, we did a whole show on that guy.
Yeah, well, two of them.
Yeah.
And he said April 23rd was going to mark the apocalypse. Okay. Because he said a mythological planetary system known as Planet Exo Nibiru would appear in the sky on April 23rd. And he claimed it would then pass the Earth in October, causing the start of the rapture with huge volcanoes and volcanic eruptions due to its gravitational force. Well, there you go.
There you have
There
it.
you go. That's what's happening in Hawaii. It's Nibiru. And everyone is not convinced on the latest theory. Meade also said the end was imminent last year, but the dates came and went. These predictions are not consistent with the biblical stories, argued author Jonathan Safaratari of Creation Ministries International, referring to Meade. Everything Meade said about April 23rd, he said last year, and he did. He said it both years. At some point, we have to stop believing people who keep crying wolf. I wish people stop saying these things and stop scaring people. I would take it a step further. I wish they would just, read the scripture. And I wish they would actually believe what it says. No one knows the time of the hour. Not even the Son, not even the angels, only the Father only. Stop already. He says, Sarfati says that, boy, I don't like that name, Sarfati. That'd get you in trouble in school.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarfati. Fatty Sarfati. He says that such doomsday predictions reflect little understanding of astronomy and theology. He said the movement of the planets, which Meade cited, occurs every few years and the Earth continues to exist. That's not to debunk the belief of biblical teachings about an end and judgment day. While people of different faiths believe there will be some religious end to life on Earth, they disagree about how it will happen, and scientists have several other theories about Earth. And the most widely accepted theory is that the sun, which is already gradually increasing in temperature, will expand and swallow up the planet. That's fun. And some scientists believe this could happen as soon as, 7.6 billion years from now. And that would be kind of cool because the lady who get impregnated by the soccer guy could still be getting, Burger Kings, burgers. That's funny.
Stupid.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Is that annoying or what?
Very annoying.
My goodness. Okay. I like Canadians. I like Canada. They're beautiful people. I wish they wouldn't have done this. They legalized
like Canadian bacon.
I like Canadian bacon, yeah, on a nice pizza, cheese. I wish Canada would not have done this, but they've become the second nation in the world to legalize the weed, the dope. Apparently, Trudeau wants all Canadians to be as stupid as Americans. So there you have it. And then we can just go back and forth across the border going, hey, smoke dope, man. Recreational marijuana use will soon be legal in Canada after their Senate passed a historic bill last Tuesday.
With a vote of 52 to 29. That's huge.
That's true. And if you deduct that number from 100, that leads directly to the death of Margaret Thatcher, who then Hitler's cousin on the third day, and it rides right up to the apocalypse.
There you have it. How did we not see it?
I don't know. We're reading the Bible too much and not crunching numbers.
See,
Every
we're just
Christian
not earthly good.
You're so heavenly minded, you're not earthly good, Mr. Brown. Every Christian should have a calculator. Okay, so anyway, they become the first, the G7 nation, and the second country in the world to implement legislation to permit a nationwide marijuana market. The U.S., obviously, you guys know that we have 9 states plus the District of Columbia where everybody can get high. Yeah. And 30 other ones allow for medical use. Still get high. It's called the Cannabis Act in Canada. And Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, he wanted to keep his marijuana promise. And and here's how he did it. Here's what he says. Minister Justin Trudeau says he promised to keep marijuana away from underage users and reduce related crime.
Yeah, right.
Now, does this make sense, Ms. KAPOW? Okay,
No.
Here's my goal. I don't want kids having access to dope, right? Mm-hmm. The other thing is I want to reduce crime that's related to dope, right? So here's my plan. We're going to make dope
available,
accessible to everybody. so kids can't get their hands on it, and then people quit doing dope crimes. That's my Canadian plan.
Okay. And you guys are going to get dumber than this?
Well, the thing is, you bought this? You this is the best you can come up with?
I'm saying.
At least talk about, well, economically we could do this and this. Don't bring the children.
It's always about the children, isn't it?
Yeah, they're being separated right now because of Trump separating the kids.
Wrapped in foil.
Wrapped in foil. Those are survival blankets. You buy those when you have an RV or you go camping or you have a survival kit. They retain the heat. That's not tinfoil. Stupid.
Well, they're trying to save these children from UFO.
They should wrap around their heads. Miss KAPOW knows this. I have an older sister, and years ago, she spent some jail time in Northern California for writing bad checks. And my niece at the time was, 8 years old, 9 years old, something like that. And they threw my sister in a hoosegow for fraud, for writing bad checks. And my niece, well, she was separated from her mother and had to live with her stepdad there till my sister got out of the joint. And hell, that's been going on for years. If you commit a crime in America and you have kids, you're going to be separated from them. Mm-hmm. And if you're not an American citizen and you come here, commit a crime illegally to come here, you're getting there. It's annoying. Oh, where else? My blood pressure it's gone down. I don't have high blood pressure, Ms. KAPOW. You know that because I get it out. Mm. Angry people are happier because they get it out. After I get done with the show, I don't sit around the couch and fume about this stuff. I laugh. I
know. It's hard to imagine.
I do. I laugh. I know it's hard to imagine, but I read these stories a lot of times. I laugh. I go, really? Oh my gosh, it's a comedy show. So anyway, the Canadians are now they're all going to get high, and thanks to Trudeau because he's going to save the kids. And here's what he says. I love this. Here's what he tweeted, or somebody tweeted this. It's been too easy for our kids to get marijuana and for criminals to reap the profits. There you go. There's the money shot. Mm-hmm. That's the money shot. Today, we changed that. Our plan to legalize and regulate marijuana just passed the Senate.
Because we want the money.
Yes, this legislation will help protect our youth from the risk of cannabis while keeping profits out of the hands of the criminals.
And giving it to us,
the
criminals.
Yeah. So, kids can no longer get high. They can't steal their parents' dope. That's going to protect them. Mm-hmm. Okay. One last story, and then I'm going to go be happy again. Yeah, I know. This one
I hate this story.
Is the most annoying.
You can't fix stupid. This is I can't fix stupid.
Yeah. This is unbelievable.
Dear Lord.
This is from CNN. So get prepared to puke. It's entitled, He gave birth. He breastfed. Now he wants his son to see him as a man.
What?
Yeah. Now, if a male gave birth, is that a male or a female? It's a female. Men cannot give birth. If a man breastfed, is that a male or female? It's female. Men can't breastfeed. So this thing that's calling himself a man is a female. Mm-hmm. If you get a chance, go to Fifth Hook Media, our Facebook page. Look at the picture of this freakazoid holding this child, showing his cut off boobs.
Dear God. You see, it's just...
Here's the deal. It's CNN. I love the way they write this stuff. They're so, now here's the lie coming right at you. Here's the friggin' lie. Here's the propaganda. Here's the programming and the brainwashing for dumbed down people. Here's what they write. Like many new dads, like, oh, this is a feel-good story. Sebastian Sparks knew parenting would come with serious challenges. But most new dads don't give birth to their child. Isn't that annoying? They didn't breastfeed them. And they don't endure glares from strangers when they go shopping with their wife and their toddler son. Like the strangers are the bad people now for staring at some gal who looks like a dude. And, it gets worse. He's married to a dude that looks like a huge whale of a woman.
And Brother KAPOW is not exaggerating.
No, she's got to be 600 pounds.
Oh, if not 700.
And that's a guy dressed like a chick. Really? And these two freaks met at a transgender conference. And they decided to bring in a human being in the world. Because they're not screwed up enough. We need to screw up more humans. It's so annoying. How annoyed are you, Miss KAPOW?
I have no words.
So this freak, Sebastian, he's 24. I keep calling him a he. See how you fall into that? It's a she. So it is 24. It's a transgender man. And it lives with its wife, Angel. Now, Angel is a dude who's transgender woman. They live in Atlanta. So you people are so lucky. Assigned the female gender at birth. He began transitioning 5 years ago. Okay, who assigned this? What line did you get in when you're a zygote, right? Right? You're just a sperm that penetrated an egg. That's all you are. You're a zygote. At what point do you stand in line, and there's God there with a big beard or whatever, and he's like, okay, get in this line. We're going to assign you female. You're going to be assigned male. You're like, but no, I want to be. Hey, no, you're assigned. It's like DMV in heaven, right? Are you renewing your license or you're getting your car? Getting in that line. What is this kind of language, people? Assigned female gender. You mean he was born a female. He was naturally born a female. And now you're taking a natural thing and saying it's not natural.
Because it's wrong.
It's wrong. Yeah. Because Satan's a liar, and he's the father of all lies. And CNN, everybody, they're freaking liars. It's all a lie. But outside of that, I can't complain. So, Ms. KAPOW, it began transitioning 5 years ago. It's a process that felt more complete last month when it had surgery to move his boobies. Yeah, he had boobies. Big old boobies that had to go because men don't have big old boobies. He was assigned boobies, and it was wrong. That's just wrong. And with Father's Day approaching,
Oh my God.
Hey, it's like you said, Miss, about this. It has Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Yeah, that's just not right.
That's not right. And of course, they celebrate pagan Christmas. And they got it all. They got it all. Hopefully, they can take it with them to hell. Okay. With Father's Day approaching, Sebastian finds itself thinking about gender roles and what it means to be a dad.
This next sentence that you're going to read
Okay. Miss KAPOW has laid it out. You guys ready? He wants Jackson, their 20-month-old son, to have as normal a childhood as possible.
Do you see how annoying that statement is?
I just wanted to have a normal childhood, Miss KAPOW. He was assigned a female, then transitioned to a male, got his boobies cut off, looks like a dude, gave birth, breastfed, now he wants to be a dad, married a dude who looks like a big whale of a woman, and now he wants his kid to have a normal childhood. I'm going to say it's not going to happen.
Dear God. Dear Lord.
I'm going to bet that kid grows up all messed up. Yeah.
It just breaks my heart.
Why bring this human in the world? I mean, I don't understand the selfish, self-centered, egotistical, narcissistic, knuckle-headed decision to bring a human into the world when you're so screwed up. Why? And for the first time, Sebastian, the it, now feels at ease inside its own body. It hopes Jackson will see that difference. Oh, Jackson's going to see it when all the kids at school make fun of him because of his parents. He says, I'm going to be a better father, being comfortable in myself and him seeing that confidence in me. Can you imagine that?
It's disgusting.
I can't imagine my dad saying something like that. Like, I had a son, little Paul, and he's going to see that confidence in me. I'm going to be a good father because I'm comfortable in my body. No, he was just your dad. Get in here, get off the lawn, right? It was your dad. Okay, Ms. KAPOW, here's his journey, Sebastian's journey to marriage and manhood. It's a feel-good story.
Then why don't I feel good about it?
Because it's all a satanic.
Because it's not my journey.
But yeah. But CNN wants it to make you. They want you to feel for this thing.
Well, I don't. I feel for the baby.
Yeah, I do feel sorry for that kid. That's crazy. As a teen growing up in Locust Grove, Georgia, Sebastian felt different. Before it transitioned to become a man, it would sit on the school bus and think how much he hated having breasts. I don't know. I mean, you sit around, you're a woman, you're just going, God, I hate my boobs. I just hate them. I hate them. What's up with that? Oh. I got man boobs.
You do not.
I got man boobs and I don't hate them. There's a lot of bacon burgers that go into making mad boobs. Why would I get rid of them? So anyway, Sebastian hoped that one day, after saving enough money, a surgery could remove them. And by the time Sebastian met Angel 5 years ago, at a convention for transgender people, that's a good place to meet your wife, by the way, or your husband. Go to a transgender convention. Okay.
Poochie.
At the time that he met Angel, he identified as a man already. And Angel is 33, was designated, wasn't assigned like he was. It was designated male at birth, but had transitioned years earlier.
Ugh, what a gross picture.
So Angel's born a dude and then turns into this huge woman. Yeah. Sebastian's born a woman and turns into this creepy dude looking guy.
And they are creepy looking. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, because they're not who they are. They're like living a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they both knew they wanted to be parents. After they were married in 2016, they agreed that Sebastian would carry their child. So in other words, he still had a vagina. I don't know how you can be a man and pretend like you're a man and take hormones and grow a little beard and do all this crap, but still have a vagina. You're a liar. They're all liars.
Fuchi.
And I bet you his wife still has a penis because how they have a kid.
Right.
Liars. They agreed that, I know why. Because I'm basing gender on genitalia, and that's not it. It's not it. It's.
You're wrong, Brother KAPOW. You're wrong.
It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with chromosomes. Just wrong. I'm a hater. That's what I am. They both knew they wanted to be parents, so they made a decision. It wasn't taken lightly. Really? You didn't think about this poor kid. Like many transgender men and women, they had been taking medication to increase testosterone or estrogen. So to make a baby, they had to stop. Oh, who pays for all this stuff, Miss KAPOW? No, who pays for all the pills and all this stuff?
We do.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these people and go, I don't know if they work for a living. The couple conceived, this is gross. They conceived their son the conventional way.
Yeah. Poochie. Oh my gosh, Fuchi.
The conventional way. It's a guy that looks like a woman with a penis doing it to a woman that looks like a guy with a vagina. Even though their biological roles at the time were not compatible with how they saw themselves. I don't see myself as a guy, but I still have a penis. I want to impregnate you who doesn't see yourself as a woman, but you still have a vagina.
It's so confusing.
A bunch of hypocrites. This is They should be called out as hypocrites, not praised. This is hypocritical. You're a liar. What are you? What do you want to believe you are? Liar. Getting pregnant was fine, Angel says. Trying to stay pregnant was difficult. The first time they tried, Sebastian miscarried. Then he got pregnant with Jackson. They worried another miscarriage would happen. Before Jackson, Sebastian was my baby, Angel says. I was worried about the baby, but I was also worried that I could lose Sebastian too. And you know what? The couple also faced prejudice of others. Now, this Angel person is a big, huge man with a big, huge head and a big, huge face. I'm not kidding, about 600 pounds. It looks like a big, fat man with long hair.
It's ugly.
It's not so, but now they think people stare at him. When Sebastian was pregnant, someone close to him threatened to take the baby away, saying his life at home would be unnatural. For security reasons, he and Angel were listed as anonymous at the hospital. Probably some family members are going, you people are out of your gourd. Now, this gets even better, Ms. KAPOW, because Angel, you ready for this? Angel is a multi-faith minister. And it said this was a test of their faith.
Oh, dear Jesus.
Test of their faith, people. Can you hear me? Multi-faith minister said that this transgender thing was a test of their faith. But as it sat there in the delivery room with Sebastian, teasing him to be a man while in labor, Angel's fears began to fade away. It was always the most beautiful thing in the world. Gave me the most beautiful thing in the world. And after Jackson was born, Sebastian sometimes had to breastfeed. When Angel, and their son were out in public, the three of them drew stares as they navigated the aisles of the neighborhood stores. Why are you breastfeeding your kid at Walmart? Why? And you look like a dude. People would snicker or call us effed up or something. He'd try so hard to cover it up and hide what he was doing. Yeah, you people want attention. Sebastian, feeling self-conscious, wore a chest binder, a compression shirt used to flatten his breasts. It's uncomfortable and sweaty, he said. Oh my Lord!
His person looks
It does.
Dirty and skanky and.
He's he worries that scornful people will treat him differently, and that scorn will get passed down to Jackson. He doesn't want that for his son.
Well, you should have thought of that before.
He said last month's surgery was important for him, Ms. KAPOW, and also for his son, because he wants his son to see himself in him. My son won't see breasts on his dad. Oh wow. He won't be as different from me. I can't imagine that. Angel says that Sebastian's always running around with his shirt off. He's looking for a reason to show the world his chest now. And for little Jackson, they want a future without limits. The Sparks try not to put too much stock into gender roles, you think? So in their 2-bedroom apartment, Jackson has a mixture of toys in his room, from little trucks to dolls to a play kitchen. Oh, man. I don't know. A world gone mad. And it's annoying. Right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, dear God. Then it says here, Angel puts Jackson to bed sometimes, while other times it's Sebastian, and they both can sense when Jackson wants to be picked up or tossed playfully in the air. But when it comes to lessons learned as a toddler, there are some things Sebastian wants to teach Jackson, father to son. One of them is to pee standing up, something Sebastian does with the help of a detachable prosthetic. Okay?
So he has
okay? Okay?
So wait, he has a vagina, right? So he has a detachable prosthetic that he sticks on his vagina. It's vagina. So he can stand up and pee. So the little kid could then learn how to stand up and pee like his dad, who has a vagina and no boobs. Man. And CNN just writes this article like it's a feel-good piece.
Because they want their child to grow up as normal as possible.
Well, yeah, he couldn't watch his mother stand up and pee because his mother still has a penis, but I can't do that because he's playing female. Wow.
Do you see this insanity?
A detachable prosthetic.
Because that's normal.
Oh, he does work. Sebastian works as a security guard. Oh, man. Amazing. One of the most amazing trans stupid stories I've ever read. And I've read a lot of trans stupid stuff. This is amazing. They want to homeschool him too. Because they think, they think the other kids are going to be mean to him. I wonder why. And it ends with this. It says the couple are raising their son the best way they know how, with love. They also realize that for many observers, that won't be enough. Quote, people think trans people can't be good parents, but that's not true. Sebastian adds, trans parents are just like any other parents.
No, you're not.
That is not true.
That is a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie. They are not like any other parents. Absolutely not.
It just breaks my heart for that kid.
Yeah.
It really, really does. I'm just...
Unbelievable. That's a good way to end it. Let's get out of here.
So we can be happy again.
Yeah, let's go to our happy place. I'm boggled. You know what? I'm just picturing her standing up with a prosthetic peeing on herself. Good night.
Ciao, babies.